Well, hey pals, welcome back to Peeps Wax Packs, and welcome to a very special episode, a brown bag episode, if you will. Let me tell you a little bit about this brown bag. I'm a little worried about it and what's inside of there. I've never seen what's inside. You see, what happened was down by the old fishing docks, meeting our friend Shoebox Legends. It was in New Bedford. It was very dark. We like to go down there once in a while, a couple times a year, and just wave to the fishermen as they go off into the deep seas in search of food. It's something we like to do. But anyway, in this instance, like I said, it was very dark, and in the shadows, from the shadows, emerged a couple of arms with each holding a brown bag. A long bearded figure stretched out their arms. Two arms with hooks came out of the shadows, and on each hook was a brown bag. And Shane and I looked at each other, partially afraid of what could be inside. But we didn't ask any questions, and here it is. I just hope we don't find a thumb or something else incriminating. Could it be a block of aged cheese? Could be some fishing bait, for all I know. Could be a sandwich. But it isn't. It looks like some baseball cards. We've got 4 packs of Topps Stadium Club from 2022. And we've got a Walgreens Pharmacy repack box, Collector's Edge. I haven't opened one of these in a very long time, so that'll be interesting. And, I'm just thankful we not only walked away with our lives, but thank goodness we don't have to worry about the authorities. Anyhow, be sure to head on over to Shoebox Legends channel. I'll link it below, and see what they ended up with over there. And, let's get right into it. Looks like we've got a pack of 1990 Fleer Baseball, the 10th anniversary edition. Of course, if you go back to 1980, that is. And, let's flip these around, and we'll try to make this quick. Luckily, there's nothing incriminating in here. Like I said before, Bob Forsch is the only thing that could be incriminating. Alex Gonzalez, who knows? We've got Kurt Kepshire. We got an early Chuck Finley on Stadium Club. We got a All-Star Game stamped Joe Ross, brother of Tyson Ross, if I'm not mistaken. Both pitchers. I wonder if they're both still in the league, not sure. Another All-Star Game stamped Scooter Gannett. What a season Scooter had, 4 or 5 years ago. Jarrett Cunningham on a first Bowman. Looks like these are, 2011. Ben Paulson from the same set. We've got a Stetson Alley. It's quite the name. Stetson Alley on the first Bowman. And yes, these are 2011 Bowman. Anyway, there you have it. We've got an Albert Pujols with an All-Star Game stamp from the 2019 design. Don't believe I have that one. I'll put that one aside. I can make it into the Pujols Z Folio, I suppose. And we'll put those All-Star Games in the rest of the pile. Pujols is the only keeper so far. John Moses. Good old John Moses from my Minnesota Twins. Ellis Burks, heck of a player there for the Red Sox. That's a great-looking card. Billy Ripken, brother of Cal. We've got a Glenn Hubbard from the Oakland A's. Glenn Hubbard, good-looking stash there, Glenn. Tommy John. We've got a minor league Mike Lieberthal for Spartanburg. We got a Winston-Salem Spirit, Sean Cheatham. That's a cool one. Here's a cool catcher card here of Ed Hearn in the 89 Topps design. Like that one. Greg Booker for the Padres. We've got Nelson Santavina, Frankie Viola, Sweet Music. We're a little out of focus here. There we go. Shane Mack, my Minnesota Twins. We got some back-to-back Kevin Mitchells. It's a great shot of Kevin. I got to hand it to him. I don't know if I needed 2 of them, but now I have 2. Dwight Smith from the Cubs, Jose Guzman from the Rangers, Frank Castillo, Eric Karros. Pretty legendary Dodger there, Eric Karros. We've got a Terry Bross rated rookie. The 91 Donruss set. Doug Drabeck Ron Gant, heck of a player. Ron Gant on the 91 Diamond King. Frank DiPino, Nelson Liriano, Joe Sambito. B.J. Surhoff, Gary Templeton, Willie Aikens. See how many rhymes we can get out of this. We've got Norberto Martin, or Martin, not sure. Norberto, forgive me. Andre Dawson on an 86 Donruss. And that is the hit of the box so far. And this one's pretty well centered up, too, which is difficult if you know this set. Love to get the Hawk in an Expos uniform. That's fantastic. Preston Hanna on the 81 Topps. We've got a Pastimes. I don't know what that means. Chili Davis on an MVP. We got a checklist from 89. Some good names on that checklist. Rich Gedman from the Red Sox. We got a big cat. Andres Galarraga, that's a cool one. Geronimo Baroa, shown here on the 90 Fleer. Alex Cole, I used to be a big believer in Alex Cole. I think I had a whole sheet of these when I was a kid. Mike Greenwell, MVP card for the Red Sox. Jamie Moyer, Mike Smithson, another Red Sox there. Mike Foster. Ramon Martinez, older brother of Pedro Martinez, to close out the Walgreens Pharmacy repack. Dawson and Pujols will go to the side into my little sleeve stars box, probably. I don't know. Here we have the 10th anniversary of Fleer Baseball. Of course, the 10th anniversary is just from the reboot in 1980. There was Fleer Baseball previous to that, many years before. We got the official Fleer collector's pin, only $4.99. I'd actually love to see one of those pins. I'm sure I could find one. But if you have one, let me know. Maybe we can make a trade. We got the baseball quiz to lead things off. Maybe we'll keep some of those quiz cards and ask some quiz questions in a different episode. John Dobson for the Red Sox. A lot of Red Sox today. Mark Grace. We got Glenn Braggs. Glenn Braggs with the sweet glasses. Mark Knudsen for the Brew Crew. Gary Thurman, Mackey Sasser, Pete O'Brien. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. It's a nice looking shot of Barry. Put that one aside. Oh, here's a cool one, the 300 Strikeout Club. This must be reflecting the 1989 season with Nolan Ryan and Mike Scott. Nolan Ryan, of course, one of the greatest of all time. We've got Chris Carpenter, Dave Clark, Ron Darling, Mickey Tettleton, and Carlton Fisk. That's a nice shot of Carlton Fisk on the follow-through. Late career Carlton. And Felix Jose, outfielder for the A's. Here's the back of these, which is sort of a throwback to the 1980 set. It's a similar design on the back. Or is it the exact same? I don't quite remember. Tell me in the comments below. I'm really happy that nothing problematic turned up in this brown bag. I guess it probably wouldn't have made video anyway. Brooks Robinson, shown here on the Retired Stars throwback. Stadium Club does such a great job with those. Love that shot of Brooks. That'll probably go in the CW pile. Alek Manoah on the Team of the Future insert. Speaking of shout-outs, we'll shout out Ken over at Beansball Card Blog. Put that in your stack. We got a Darryl Strawberry. Really great shot of Darryl there, perhaps signing a baseball card. I don't know, can't quite tell. We've got an Emmanuel Rivera with the rookie logo in the upper left. Mike Yastrzemski, grandson, that is, of legendary Carl Yastrzemski, plays for the Giants, outfielder that is, and peeking out from the dugout at the top of the steps. That's pretty cool there. Great shot of Mike. And on to pack number 2, we've got a Brandon Crawford, legendary Giant and multiple World Series ring wearer. Brandon Crawford. Javi Baez on the sepia. Shout out to Lisa Z. That'll go in your stack. Tyler O'Neill giving a wave from the top of the steps, presumably after a big home run. We've got Ichiro Suzuki in the classic pulling up of the sleeve pose in the batter's box. Ichiro Suzuki, that's a great one there. I love that shot of Ichiro. And then we've got Greg Maddox, presumably going back into the clubhouse with a bottle of champagne after a big win. That's a cool shot of Greg there. Let's get on to the next pack. So far, not bad. A lot of retired stars and great photography as usual. Adalberto Mondesi leading things off. And we got a red foil Edgar Martinez, legendary Seattle Mariner Edgar Martinez on the red foil. So we've got the red foil, the black foil, the sepia. Ryan Sandberg shown here, waving to the crowd. That's a nice shot of Ryan. Very cool. Shout out Diego. Maybe that'll go in your stack. Jorge Soler squatting in the warm-up in the on-deck circle, that is. And a Jonathan Beasley is going to close out pack number 3. Jonathan Beasley. Last pack of Stadium Club and the last thing that was in that brown bag. We're going to lead things off with Chipper Jones in this pack. Nice shot of Chipper there, going to one knee, making the throw from third. Let's see, how do we got to flip these around? Try to get some focus. We got a black foil Craig Kimbrell. And then we got a JT Real Muto. Shout out Walkenbach. Giving a elbow bump to Torres there. And Clayton Kershaw here in the classic delivery. And a Matt Brash. Rookie for the Seattle Mariners, Matt Brash. So this is how we did. This is the results of the brown bag, the mysterious brown bag, which yielded some fun surprises. Perhaps my favorite is that Andre Dawson on the 86 Donruss. Anyway, thanks for coming by and thanks for checking it out and staying with us. Take care, everybody.